I've heard that you should do one thing every single day that scares you, but really scares you, where you feel a pit in your stomach. You feel nauseous, as if you're going to throw up. Doing that one thing every day that scares you is pushing you out of your comfort zone, which in turn helps you to become a better version of yourself. It forces you to grow as a person. And, believe it or not, it might help you find new passions, new things in life that drive you, new things in life that excite you. Really, doing one thing every day might create a new life for you. Today, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the comfort zone and leaving your comfort zone and the benefits that come from it. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English on Autopilot. As I said, today we're going to talk about the comfort zone, leaving the comfort zone, and the benefits from leaving the comfort zone. I'm basing a lot of this off of this image up here that was sent to me by my brother. Ever since my brother sent this photo to me years ago, it's been in my mind. It's been in my mind, and I think it's very important. And thanks to it, and thanks to the ideas behind it, have pushed me to become a better version of myself. And also, it has pushed me to try things that scare me. Let's start with the quote here by Dan Stevens. The comfort zone is the great enemy to creativity. Moving beyond it necessitates intuition, which in turn configures new perspectives and conquers fears. Oof, what does that mean? Let's dive into it a little bit more. So, the comfort zone is the great enemy to creativity. That is pretty self explanatory. By staying in your comfort zone, it doesn't push you to think of new ideas or to be open to new ideas. Because you stay in your comfort zone, you're not receiving messages or people that describe new experiences. You're not meeting people that you wouldn't by staying in your comfort zone. By staying in your comfort zone, it feels great, right? But it doesn't give you the push to think differently. And thinking differently is the engine to creativity. You must think differently to be creative, or else you're going to create something that someone has already made. Now, it necessitates intuition. It requires intuition. Intuition is the ability to think or to understand without consciously thinking of it. It's more instinct. It's more animalistic. It's something you understand internally without knowing exactly why. Without knowing exactly why you know it, but you do. And it requires that. It requires you, to me, this is what it means to me. Maybe Dan Stevens meant something else. But it requires you to listen to your instincts. And that might mean the instinct of fear. And knowing that you feel it, that you feel fear, it's a necessity. You have to. You have to feel fear to exit the comfort zone. If you don't know what scares you, if you don't know that you're in your comfort zone, you can't leave it. But when you do, it creates those new perspectives, a new way to view the world, to look through the eyes of other people, right? And to conquer that fear inside of you. Now let's look at the image. In the middle, we have our comfort zone where we feel safe, we feel comfortable. We go to the same job every day, or we study what we're supposed to study, or we don't start that new project because it's not comfortable. Going home, watching your favorite series, eating dinner, going to bed, waking up, going to your job, repeat, repeat, repeat. On the weekends, you do your chores around the house. You maybe hang out with your friend at the bar, or you go to dinner, or you go to the park. It's the same thing. You don't travel, You don't read new books. You don't watch new series. You watch the same series or the same type of series. You don't try that new food. You don't start that new project. You stay where it's comfortable. Then we have the fear zone. This is when you start to exit your comfort zone and what pushes you back into it a lot of the time. You lack self confidence. You don't believe in yourself. You don't think, I can do this. No, you think, well, I'm not smart enough. I'm not creative enough. I'm not talented enough. For me, it's too much. I can't do it. You find excuses. Everything I just said right there are excuses. I'm not smart enough. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not talented enough. Those are all excuses. Or I don't have the time to start this project. Or I would start this project, but right now I'm really busy at work. Or I would move to a new city, but then I'd leave my friend behind. You find an excuse. And on top of that, what other people say affects you directly. If you say, you know what, I think I'm going to start my own business, and your friend says, start your own business, what are you saying? You barely leave your house. You have no idea about business. You didn't study business. And that affects you. Instead of thinking, sure, John thinks that, all right, but I know I can do it. You take what John said and you put it above what you think about yourself and you let it affect you. Normally, that fear zone is what pushes you back in, and to me is the final barrier. Once you move through the fear zone, you enter the learning zone. The learning zone, to me, can be the most difficult. The learning zone is going to make you the most uncomfortable because all of a sudden, when you start your new project, you're going to find out you have challenges that you didn't even know were going to be challenges. And they're going to be difficult. But if you keep going, you will find the solution. You will learn exactly what you need to do to exit the learning zone. This zone is critical because by learning, you are improving. You are figuring out the details that you didn't know were important but are necessary to achieve your goal. So the learning zone is quite uncomfortable with the problems and the challenges that you're going to encounter there. At the same time, though, you are acquiring new skills. Like right now, you're here acquiring a language, you're bringing it into you, it's becoming a part of you. You are acquiring these skills that you need to be successful in your project, in the area of focus. When you acquire these new skills, the problems are going to become less and less. Or maybe not that. Maybe there will be just as many problems. However, you will be equipped, you will have the ability to solve them. And I'm not saying on your own. Part of this is learning how to find help from others around you, talking to people that work in these projects, creating a circle of friends, of acquaintances, of people you work with, maybe, that help you solve these problems. Now, you're also extending your comfort zone here. All of a sudden, as you spend more time in this zone, as you're learning and acquiring skills, you start to realize it feels quite comfortable. All of a sudden, you realize this is now your life. This is a part of you. This is good. It feels comfortable. It's great. At the beginning, no. At the beginning, it's okay that it feels uncomfortable as long as you keep going. Because before you realize it, this is your comfort zone now. This world that you thought wouldn't be possible is a part of you. And then you have your growth zone. Find your purpose, you're living your dreams, you're conquering your objectives that you set out to. And on top of that, You're creating new goals. All of a sudden, now your first goal you've accomplished, but you're equipped to keep going. You're ready to make new goals. Now, let's talk about this in regards to my personal life. This channel, creating these videos, is exactly that. Is me getting out of my comfort zone. I'm going to be completely honest. I've had the idea of starting this channel for over a year and a half. A serious thought of I would love to start making comprehensible input because of the impact it has on my life, realizing the efficacy, how well this method works. And I thought, I want to do that. I want to help others to learn English the way people have helped me learn Spanish and are helping me learn French. I want to be a part of this community. However, I stayed in my comfort zone. And then, anytime I thought about starting it, really thinking of starting it, I entered the fear zone. I didn't tell anyone, and no one else's opinion affected me directly. But I let the idea ruminate, to sit in my head and to just sit there and think on it. And I realized, no, I'm nervous in front of the camera. I don't like filming myself. I don't want to post on YouTube. I don't want to create this. And really, really, deep down, I wanted to. Truly, I wanted to. But I was scared. And I let those thoughts comfort me in the sense of, no, I can't do it. It's all good. I don't have to do it. So don't worry. It's okay. You're not going to do it. Don't be scared because you're not doing it. Then I started the channel. And the learning zone was not easy because all of a sudden I realized the amount of things I had no idea about. I'd never recorded videos. I'd never edited videos. I'd never used YouTube as a creator. All these websites, all the designs I needed, from the logo, the banner, the intro, the outro, this, that, and the other, was a lot. But I had decided I was starting the project. And I didn't care that there were a lot of problems. The first day, I was really overwhelmed. The first day, I was thinking of a million things at once. I need to do this, and then I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do the other thing, and then, no, stop. I told myself, stop. One thing at a time. What can you do right now? Do that. Next, this thing. We're going to do that. And that's why I came to realize, I learned YouTube, just like anything else, is a process. This channel is going to continue to improve. There's going to be better things. I'm going to have better equipment, better images, better videos. But the only way to do that is by learning, is by doing it and learning through the process. Not by trying to do it all at once before I make my first video, so the first video is absolutely perfect. No. And now, I'm so glad I did. I'm starting to feel comfortable filming. I'm getting more comfortable with this entire process. And I'm doing something that I really, really wanted to do. I want to take a second to thank all of you that are here, that are watching this video. To me, it means a lot that I can help you learn a little bit here, help you improve your English so that you can also achieve your dreams. Exiting the comfort zone is not easy, but it's necessary. And after you do it, you're going to realize that it's a great decision. Really, the best decision you've ever made. If I stayed in my comfort zone, my life would look completely different. So, I highly encourage all of you to keep going. Keep pushing yourself out of your comfort zone and achieve all your dreams because it's worth it. I haven't achieved all my dreams, but I plan on continuing. Put it in the comment below about the comfort zone. Are you working on something that's out of your comfort zone? How is it? What are your goals to get out of the comfort zone? Write it in the comments below. If you like this video, please go ahead, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. There'll be plenty more videos, right? And if you can, please think of donating. €1 or €2 is a huge help for me. as I continue to grow this channel to get better equipment and continue to improve everything here. Okay, have a great day, great week, great weekend whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.